Hello and welcome to Alex at the Fablesphere. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm wearing the shirt today proudly. South Africa through to the semi-final. I'm very proud of the box. They did extremely well. One of the toughest games. The French were damn good. The French were damn good. My ass cheeks were biting my couch. That's all I'm gonna say. But we are now going to do Ren Money Game 3. I heard things about the song. I heard some comments about the song. I haven't watched it, and I'm excited to watch it. Ren always gets my blood absolutely pumping. He's literally become one of my favorite artists. The man is just, besides, let's put aside the talent that is, well, completely evident and transparent. He is talented beyond comparison. He was touched, in a very special way spiritually. But just the way he gets his message across, it's sometimes subtle, sometimes straight to the head, and sometimes in between where he likes playing with it. And I'm dying to see what he's going to do with this one this time. I hope you guys enjoy. I know I'm going to. Let's hit it. What you got, Ren? Well, there's a piano at the start. That's a good start. Such a storyteller. He looks so slick. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. He hasn't said a word yet. He hasn't said a word yet. But you just know it's Ren. You can literally be somewhere, no title to a song, just put a thing on. The second he starts going, ooh, anything he does, you just know him. It defines him. It's his signature. He is labeled so well, so well. It's like Michael Jackson, back in the day. He opens his mouth and you go, whoo, it's Michael. Oh, Rennie's so good, man.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury.
This guy's lyrics is mind-blowing. If you manipulate the data, I've got no words. I just want to go back here a little bit when he gave him the money. When he sold his first software.
He develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns.
Guys, so far, here's what I pick up with this song. Ren is just freaking unbelievable. But it shows you the importance of fatherhood. It shows you the importance of fatherhood. I know what it's like, truly, trying to impress your father. And you always feel like it's not enough. And you look back and you're like, what about now? And then you do something and you, what about now? And constantly you're trying to achieve something until you get to the point that you realize that there's nothing that's going to impress this person. And the problem is the damage that you create, not only in your own life and soul, but the damage you create in other people's lives. From what I heard, he already went into guns. Now he's going into drugs. He started cocaine at 24. It's now a roller coaster life of sin and darkness. Let's see how it ends. Sure.
Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets the call. I'm sorry son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need.
I'm sorry, I'm stopping it again. I am in awe with this man. I am freaking in awe with this man. Everything that I just said so far, he just confirmed. This is where you're selling your soul. Lamborghinis mean nothing. Palaces mean nothing. I'm going to be a bit vulnerable here. My father, when he passed away, he had a massive house. Massive house. He didn't have many people at his funeral.
Mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45, Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
I'm gonna go as far as to say that This is one of my favorite songs he's ever done. Um, Guys, the this man is ridiculous. The story he just told there, um, once again, is truth. The story that he told there is no matter how much money you make, no matter what you have and own, possessions, and the things in this physical fleshly life that we see will never bring rest and peace to your soul. But somebody that you truly love, that you're trying to honor and you're never good enough, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. You watching, you are good enough. You are exactly, exactly the image of God. How much are you willing to dig into it and find out though? I can guarantee you that God made you exactly the way He wanted you to. Use that Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. Use it, friends. Please. It has changed my life completely. It has changed my life, what I used to idealize. Ideology is a horrible thing because you look for happiness in all the wrong places, thinking that this is going to make you happy. Yes, maybe for a temporary time. Temporary time. But let me tell you something, friends. If you want permanent happiness, if you want happiness out of this world, then you got to look out of this world to find it. I love Ren. He has just blown my mind. Absolutely blown my mind. I am so happy to have engaged with this artist in such a way. I feel like I know him better and better every day. But Money Game Part 3, I know he's done a lot of good music that I've reacted to, but this was phenomenal. I don't even want to talk about the staging area, concrete ground. He's in like a small warehouse. Violin at the back, uses that kid, uses a piano at the beginning. I mean, he's got a bit of everything. But at the end of the day, it's his message, because even when he's talking or singing or rapping, the man speaks the truth. And he's got a lot to say that a lot can learn from. Until next time, love you all. God bless you. Love one another. You always think this guy can't blow your mind again. Surprise.